Hello, friend. This is Ryan Hicks of TalkToProfit.com, and today I want to talk about why you must stop letting your past become your future. There's a famous quote that goes like this: when the past is always with you, it may as well be present, and if it is present, it will be future as well. And there's so much wisdom in that. You know, Scripture talks about that we forget those things that are behind, and we move forward. And yet many people are living lives based on the past. It affects their current choices and current decisions today. And of course, that means in turn, it affects the future, because the present is going to lead to the future. And so if you're always living your life based on the past, things that happened to you in the past, bad things that happened, whatever it may be, things you perceive were bad that happened, and you're just going by the past. It could even be good things where you're making unwise decisions because in the past those unwise decisions worked out in your favor. We have to be walking in wisdom and walking by faith and not by sight. This means we have to give up the past, good or bad. You know, sometimes it only gets talked about and harped on about when people are focusing on negative things in the past. But you need to stop focusing on positive things in the past, because it can be a limiting factor for you. Oh, I made $1 million in the past, so I don't need to do anything now. I can just lay back and do nothing. That's so many people's mindset. They make a certain amount of money or get a certain amount of success, and then they stop doing the things they did that got them to that success. And inevitably what happens so often is it leads to them going downhill. And in business, you learn this very quickly, that if you are not going up, your profits, your sales are not going up, the only thing you can be doing is going down. You may be plateauing for a little while, but the eventual place you're going toward is down. You have to be growing. You have to be productive. You have to be increasing. And if you're not, things are going to go the wrong way. So a lateral move is not good. It is just another way of going down and going backwards even. So you must be looking for new opportunities. You can't be talking about the opportunities of the past that you did take and succeeded, and now you're not taking new opportunities. Or talk about the opportunities of the past that didn't work out for you, so now you're afraid to take any new opportunities because it might not work out like that one thing in the past didn't. Listen, you're still alive. You're breathing. You're able to think and able to come up with new opportunities. Nothing bad happened to you. Now, there may have been some bad things that happened, but you didn't die. You're still alive. You can still go another day. Take those opportunities that are good. Now, use wisdom, of course. You know, you may be in a position where you get a lot of opportunities. They're probably not going to all be good. I get opportunities emailed to me all the time, and many of them are bad. They're just poorly thought out, really bad ideas. Some of them are good ideas, but they're not for me. I just can't see a way of getting involved in that. And very, very rarely there's something that's good that I actually want to get involved in. But none of that is based on, well, you know, in the past, this thing worked, so I need to do something similar. Or in the past, that didn't work, so I can't do anything in that field again. No. You look at the current situation before you as it's presented to you with the wisdom you have. Now, you can learn from your past mistakes and past successes, but you never make decisions only based on that. You take the data you have right here and now. Is this a good opportunity for you? And then you make a decision. Not would have been a good opportunity 20 years ago, or not would have been a good opportunity for you in the past. Is it right for you now? You can't live in the past. You keep making the same decisions. This is how people get into those issues where 20, 30 years later, they're doing the same things their parents or uncles or people they saw growing up do. They're in the same position, making the same mistakes because they're living in that past, going based on old things they've been taught. Now, this is one of the reasons why I encourage people to do affirmations. Because you have to reprogram your subconscious mind. You can't just be going in the past and living in the past, making that your present, and then making your past experiences become what you're going to experience also in the future. The only way you can really do that easily and more rapidly is through affirmations, through reprogramming your subconscious mind. Getting into you these ideas that are positive and they're what you want. Not focusing on the things you don't want in the past, or even the things you don't want that might happen in the future. It's like that old saying that I had many fears in life, and some of them actually happened. How true is that? People are living their lives in fear, not knowing what's going to happen, afraid to take action, afraid to do anything. And it's stuff that doesn't even happen to them. These worries and panics they have based on previous things that have happened to them. But I want you to know, my friend, to him that believeth, all things are possible. That's what Jesus said. Stop limiting yourself. And you limit yourself greatly when you're living based in the past. When you're either living in past glory or in past failure. Either way is not good for you. Now, the past glory, I guess, has better benefits as far as at least you're not reveling around in negativity. But it can be limiting to you because maybe what you achieved in the past that was a good achievement is only 1,000% of what you could actually accomplish. You don't want to limit yourself to anything. You don't want to limit yourself to past failures. You don't want to limit yourself to past successes because you don't know what's possible. And I'm telling you that all things are possible to you if you believe. And this may be hard for you to accept, and that's one of the reasons why I recommend affirmations. You need to affirm that you can achieve. Affirm that you're good. Affirm that the blessing of the Lord makes you rich. Affirm all these good, positive, high vibrational thoughts and renew your mind to that so you prove that which is a good and acceptable and perfect will of God for your life, which is for you to be blessed. Jesus said that he came that you might have life and that more abundant. My friend, God doesn't want you suffering and miserable and poor and broke and sick and depressed and all these things people go through. And many of them are self-caused by living in the past. Break free from those shackles. Cast that aside and look forward in faith, believing. Right now in your present, believing, knowing by faith that all things are possible to you, and go out and accomplish great things. My friend, I pray this is a blessing for you. May God bless you richly.